Hello and welcome everybody, I'm one proud Bavarian and we are back as Athelor the Careless of Belfiera, Kin Lord of House Direnni. Now, I am coming from a recording of Hearts of Iron 4 in which I had quite the fast-paced time. We're gonna see if it's the same here. Certainly wouldn't hurt us. Last time I looked into giving away our title to our daughter. However, relinquishing our throne would need... yeah. Club-footed, you know, imbecile, inbred, slow, stressed, depressed. We're none of these, so... we can't do that for the moment, but we can take a look at everything else. Due to unsanitary conditions in Torstad, large packs of skeevers have infested the region. They destroy grain supplies, taint water sources and spread disease. The larger ones are even known to attack livestock and even people. Now I'm gonna keep it a bit slower here today. He's trying to advance into Schornhelm, which is fair. He might be an extremely weak king, but he's still stronger than everybody around him and kind of frightening, frankly. Not even Elenir can go against him. Now Skyrim of course could, but yeah, I think he has different things on his mind. There's a Lala revolt going on at the moment against Grand Mistress Galvain of the Great House Lalu. Rebelling is Bildren the Pilgrim. Rendraza's claim on House Lalu. Let's take a look. Claimants Rendraza. Who's Rendraza? Oh, come on. Who is Rendraza though? Is she just dead? What happened to her? Rendraza died in battle against Delvan Delvermead. Of course, that ends the rebellion real quick. And brings peace. And there's the rebellion going on. He doesn't have that many troops, does he? Maybe? Oh no, he does. I didn't see the 3k over here. Ah, man. It's hard to tell what exactly we can do here. Of course, yeah. Give me the money, buddy. We need 2,000, but we have... why can't I do this? I hate these sounds in the background. My liege, I believe that one of your vassals can be discouraged. I won't do anything. Talinga is my friend. What are you talking about? Oh, and Valenwood is getting destroyed by Queen Iren the Unforeseen. Oh, shit! Oh, we looked at it at the perfect time. Alenor, Queen Iren, just forced. What happened to the... Valenwood, what happened to you? The title just got destroyed. Because Iren forced the king to give everybody's allegiance to her. Wow. And she's so hated, Jesus Christ. Usurped title. Mutilated me. Holy shit. Subjugated, short reign. Yeah, this was a subjugation war. And she won. Alenor, maybe the Ealdmeri Dominion, is back on the rise again. Yeah, look at that. Jesus. I will always support this tradition. I think everybody knows it by now. I don't have to read that out. And let me just take a look at my tea. Drinking tea is nice. You guys should do it more often. I cooked something really nice, some chicken today, and now I'm drinking some tea. I know it's very hot. I honestly, I'll probably just go and buy some beer right after this recording to do something unhealthy, but it's quite nice. And Wayrest is growing, and I don't know how to feel about that. If he creates the kingdom of High Rock, I have an issue. As soon as he does that, I have a huge problem. Oh. Like a huge problem. Oh, that's also a huge problem. It's just because once he does High Rock, you will actually demand Wayrest. And that is something that... Brr, man. I don't think we can actually rise up to Archmage because he already is the Archmage. Yeah. That's fair. Very, very fair in my opinion. Let's speed it up a little bit. The world is a dangerous place. Again, people trying to kill my heir. Kidnap King Dor the Gracious. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, absolutely. Fuck you, King Dor. Ooh, massive recruitment drive. Let me repay my loan in the meantime. Thank you very much. I've always repaid my loans. My debts have always been repaid. You have to be honest about that. Let's take a quick look around. What's going on in Akavir? Okay, yeah, there was enough Akavir for another 10 episodes. Hope everybody enjoyed the look over there. Kavach, Queen Teresa the Unseen of Kavach, is holding some claims here that she could definitely use to unite her duchy, or her kingdom rather, with Corel. I think that would make a decent regional power. Man, I just wish Wayrest wouldn't blow up like this. Ah, ba 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 ba. I wanna, okay, listen. I'm annoyed by these sounds, and I want to put down, I think it's the effects. Yeah, this is a lot better. Thanks. Okay, I wish I could give my stuff to my daughter at this point, but I just can't. Just flat out am unable to do it. So we gotta get rid of the time. I wish we had some other events. I've been spending more time with my wife. It's so nice that we're actually falling in love again. After falling out of love. That's just, man. It's great. I want this as... How do I would like this as an actual pop-up window. Wait, actually, like this. Peddlers selling all sorts of food, clothing, exotic spices, and luxuries such as glass and jewels filled the town square with their wares and shouts. Now, I'm an old man, okay? We're already a drunkard, so let's try to gain the trade stressed, and we did. We did indeed gain the trade stressed. So what I will do is, you might have already thought of it, relinquish our throne. Yeah, absolutely. Transfer coppering, okay. Okay, transfer everything we own plus our gold. If I relinquish the throne, let me save first. Because I don't want, like, maybe this is like game over for you, but your daughter can live, but you can't play her. And I don't want that to happen, so let's just make sure. There you go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now this is perfect. So, you know, over the months and decades of rule, dear Lord Athelor became old. And because of it, he then abdicated. He decided to just apparently go into different... Excuse me? Holy shit. Wait, can I ask him to come back? No? What? Wait, does he hold claims on it? Are you insane? Oh, that's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Why would he hold claims on it? He fucked off and he hates me because he's now a title claimant. That makes zero sense. He might as well be dead. I'll be honest with you. I'll mark him as a special character. I'll treat this as though he didn't fuck off to hate me. But instead, he went to Eleanor in order to find out who he truly is. You know, if he wants to become pure. All those kind of things. And he left the business to Duchess Erosa of Belfiera. Married to Untamir Bondolesel, who together have a child called Ethelor, of course. How else could it be? She is arbitrary, humble, wrathful, zealous, paranoid, an adult Altmare, an expert thief, journeyman healer, follower of Mara, you know, that's fair. Direnni bloodline, Theatronic birth sign, learning and health, pretty good. Impure and master magistrate. Oh, whew. Our heir Ethelor Direnni is an experienced mage. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good start. Alright, and she comes in obviously and everybody's a bit, you know, they're not sure what to think of it. Vassals, obviously, you know. Her brother, Baron Ankatar Vave, is very unhappy about the entire situation. Because he is also pure. He undertook a journey to the Somerset Isles and became pure. All of these are obviously, you know, non-believers. Some people here are very happy to see us, and I'm very happy to see that they are very happy to see us. Now the big question is, do we take a pilgrimage of purity? Do we do that? I think it would make sense, you know. But first, let's obviously, you know, take care of this. So you are good at martial and learning, but Ankatar is already, Telingar is already learning. What about I make you... We have much better people here, but Angaril, you know, you need to make him, you need to satisfy him. And he's one friend of ours. Angaril the Just, our cousin actually, it's our father's nephew. We need to make him happy, you know, he's a friend of ours. We don't have any other powerful vassals, so we may as well just choose somebody that isn't ruthless. Erosa Rilizana, that is a name. Is that my mother? Yeah. Yeah, my mother. Hey, mum. How are you doing? So she stayed while he moved. Alright, so she's pure already. Let's just actually go with our father decided to, you know. Oh, did that count towards our score? I think it did. I hope it did. So, you know, he's impure and he's trying to find himself, and you know what? We're gonna do the same, but first of all, we're a member of the Mercantile Guild, a loosely aligned consortium of Tamriel's leading business people. Tamriel's Mercantile Guild provides and maintains commercial regulatory standards and contractual agreements. Ever eager to strengthen their grasp on Tamriel's growing economy, the Mercantile Guild welcomes potential representatives with open arms who can in turn draw upon its leaders' resources and experience to improve their own business acumen. Let's see, we could also join one of these, you know. The Morak Tong is exclusive for Dunmer, isn't it? Why couldn't we join the Morak Tong if we aren't even in Dunmer? That's nonsense. The Dark Brotherhood, I don't think she would join that. Absolutely not. I think, you know, let's just rank up. We got the points for it, no doubt. Let's do character focus. So she is very zealous. What do we do with Duchess Erosa of Belfiera? Also, she hates the king. Holy shit. Wants seat on the council. Desires the free province of Wayrest. What? Wait, but we do hold that. What are you talking about? Desires? Oh, she means the duchy. Right. It's a lot of sense. Alright, I think she's not warlike. She doesn't hunt either. I don't think she's that kind of person. If anything, she would like carousing or maybe theology. Would she be seductive? First of all, get rid of that. Second of all, build a war chest, acquire title. Sure, acquire title. That's always a good start when we can at least ask them to give us something, even though they never do. don't think they've ever done it. How about... Probably should go for intrigue, you know. Actually, let's go with scholarship. You know, she's a well-read person. Her father has taught her well. She has always respected him and respected his wishes. And because of it, she will start reading. I can tell you that much. The buying game, pretty significant. Build observatory. Ooh. I can invest in building an observatory to start studying the stars and other celestial bodies. Who knows what I might learn? Absolutely! You have begun construction of an observatory. It will take some time to collect all the necessary materials and get everything in order. Yeah, don't worry about it. I got time. Our heir is unmarried. Athelor Direnni has not married anybody. You do have a niece here he could marry, but I don't think that's a good option. It's strange. There's so few families. I mean, I guess he is impure. That could be very good reason. Can I encourage you to do the... Can encourage you to join the Mages Guild first of all. That is what we're gonna do. Nice. Yes, I will take that seat. And... how do I make you... I will make you... Wait, can I make... You know what I do want to make? I want to make our court... I didn't even know that we could do that. I want to make you... Pardon me. Historic... Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Mum. Fuck. I wanted him to be the court... tutor, but no, he isn't. Okay, well, you know. Sorry to take that away from you. I can't make you. Oh, I can't. I physically can't do it. Well, as the official record of history, historiographer is a title which can be granted to a learned person. Their responsibility is to keep a record of important events for the sake of future generations. However, some might also argue that it is to ensure that a ruler feels worthy of being chronicled. Sure. I want to make my brother... yeah. I will make you the Master of the Blade. You can become the court. Alright. And then you may become the Vice Reeve. You're the mother. You're the Queen Mother of Belfiara. So I think it's with good reason that I give you this work, this job, this everything. And I think that I'm actually going to go on... Let me just quickly take a look here. So we don't have anything. I don't want to write a book. I don't care about books at this point. I hate my king, so he's not going to give me anything, let's be real here. Make an offering. We could, you know what, gotta make an offering first because we love the gods. I hereby grant you permission to advance to the next rank within the mercantile gang. Gang. I felt a calm across my mind and I knew Zirabana had noticed. Beautiful. Alright, so far so good. Could join this increased council power, or we do independence. Not really interested in independence right now. And that's expensive. Not interested in any of these. What about pets? Not really. Guildhall. Oh, yeah. Alright, we're gonna do it. The Pilgrimage of Purity is definitely something that a zealous person like Rosa would be interested in. She wants to find out if she is a pure Altmer. I've booked accommodations for a holiday in the countryside of Alanor so that I may become well acquainted with the ways of my Altmer brethren and prove my purity as an Altmer to all. Right, let's do it. An honor to be sure. I've been appointed as your regent. Yeah, okay, you're my friend. Council is discontent. Ankatar. Why must he do this? Yeah, only Ankatar really hates me. He Nodaya Bondolesel just reported being attacked by a... God fucking damn it. I just arrested her, maybe. Come on, give me some events here for the... There you go. Verdant hillsides, abundant fruit orchards, and awe-inspiring towers serve as the backdrop to a reinvigorating experience. I am treated to calligraphy and sculpting classes, baths and hot springs, delicious Altmeri cuisine, and tours of ancient shrines and palaces. But my journey is not complete. I must now prove my comprehension of Altmer culture and my purity before a board of sapiarchs, the most knowledgeable lords and ladies of my people. I am ready. Test of purity. I visit an academy where the sapiarchs reside and enter a circular chamber with a single chair, surrounded by 24 or so lecterns. Each lectern is occupied by a single stone-faced, cold-looking Altmer. Each Altmer stands perfectly still, but their austere gazes follow me across the room as I take my seat. I remain completely silent for a few moments until one who stands directly in front of me speaks plainly. Would it be Kin Lord? Kin Duchess. What is the... 1 second. They should have the term, right? Give me... Kin Lord. Baroness. That can't be right. Give me a female Duchess, please. There you go. Kin Lady, of course. Kin Lady Erosa of Belfiara, your examination hereby commences. The board will begin with queries pertaining to language and etiquette. Test begins. The sapiarchs ask me questions pertaining to grammar and reading, how to address my betters and my lessers, how to sit, how to dine, how to raise a family, and how to honor my ancestors, living and dead, among other subjects. They quietly await my responses to each, only for another sapiarch to ask another question. I confidently give my answers, and several sapiarchs appear to make slight nods in agreement. Eventually, the sapiarchs finish their questions and remain silent. The individual at the front of the room speaks up. First portion of the examination is complete. The board will continue with queries pertaining to military history, strategies, and tactics. One by one, the sapiarchs test my understanding of various military matters, such as the causes of the All Flags Navy's victory over the Sloat of Thras, the Altmer Navy's myriad victories against Maomer raiders, how best to manage an army, as well as the proper formations and tactics for offensive and defensive battles. As I hesitantly respond, some of the audience furrow their brows and frown. Once the sapiarchs finish their questions, they briefly stand in silence until the person standing directly in front of me makes an announcement. The second portion of the examination is complete. The board will continue with queries pertaining to legal and administrative matters. Test continues. That didn't go so well now, did it? The sapiarchs quiz me on law and governance, including such facets as noble duties, taxation, building codes, civil disputes, criminal justice, agricultural production, salaries and contracts, trade agreements, and management of resources. The questions do not feel particularly challenging, and I notice several individuals nodding in concordance with my solutions. After the sapiarchs conclude their questions, they fall silent for a short duration. The sapiarch who stands directly in front of me begins to speak. The third portion of the examination is complete. The board will continue with queries pertaining to political intrigue and esoteric rhetoric. So 2 out of 3 we did. Each of the sapiarchs bombards me with questions on how to detect conspiracy, identify the suspicious language characteristic of gossip and whispers, protect against espionage, and guard oneself from unknown adversaries. While I answer the questions, I notice that several of the sapiarchs speak with minimal tones of approval. The sapiarchs complete their round of questions and wait in silence for the one at the front of the room to talk. The fourth portion of the examination is complete. The board will continue with queries pertaining to philosophy and magica. Let's see. The sapiarchs outline philosophical concepts in such fields as art, astronomy, society, politics, metaphysics, and the arcane, and demand explanations for each. Once I satisfy their questions, other sapiarchs in the room name numerous spells and instruct me to demonstrate them, one by one. I perform each spell without making any errors. Some sapiarchs nod their head as if in appreciation. Eventually, they all become silent until the sapiarch who stands directly in front of me talks once more. The fifth portion of the examination is complete. The board will deliberate and deliver an evaluation of Kin Lady Erosa of Belfiara's purity. The central sapiarch conjures 2 heavily armored remora and motions for them to escort me out of the chamber. The remora do so, re-enter the chamber and close the doors behind them. I hope we made it. The results. I wait just outside the chamber for some time, before the doors eventually swing open and the 2 remora walk out. They escort me back into the chamber, where I am once again greeted by the cold stares of the sapiarchs, and I sit in the central chair. The individual who spoke in the previous phases of the examination speaks once more. The deliberation is complete. The board hereby proclaims that you are pure. Your abilities are questionable, but you are, at the very least, at least as true in Altmer as any of our peasant brethren. Excuse me? Your peers will be notified as such. The sapiarch once again motions of the Dremora to escort me out of the chamber. When I return home from my trip, I am greeted with dignity and respect. My court is impressed by the news that I am now a true, pure Altmer. And there you go. We are pure. We have made the journey. We have succeeded. And we are pure as they come. And I hope that you understand that that gives us, Kin Lady Erosa of Belfiara of House Direnni, a natural right to rule over the Bretons, over the scum that dares call itself kings. And we will take care of this business. I can promise you this. But I can also promise you that this episode will end here. And the supremacy of Kin Lady Erosa will begin next time. Tomorrow, same time, same channel. I hope that you tune in again when a new chapter of the House Direnni will be opened. I will see you later. Bye.